Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I want to let you in on a little secret. I know the secret to what women want. Why am I sharing these secrets with you? Call it charity. I'm doing this for the greater good of women everywhere. Because I fear without intervention, the male species is doomed. According to my YouTube demographics, most of my viewers are men. So fellas, this video is for you. If you have no interest in entertaining a healthy, functional relationship, this video is not for you. Since I'm willing to share my insight for free, do me the courtesy by liking this video and subscribing. Now, let's get into this video. Hi guys, my name is Cunning Joy and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be divulging the deepest, darkest secrets about what a woman really wants. So if you actually want to know about those secrets, keep on watching. I cannot have these conversations with you guys without some champagne to assist me, so let's get that opened. I'm not gonna start talking until we open up this bottle because I tend to get very distracted. A lovely Christmas gift. Cheers. Oh my God, that's good. This is really, oh, this is so good. Wow, and it's so smooth. This is like juice. Let's get comfortable. Okay. Take off my heels. If you're not actually interested in entertaining or getting in a healthy relationship or fixing a relationship that you're already in, this video is obviously not for you. It's not going to apply to you. You're not going to get it because it's functional stuff that I'm talking about. And by the way, there's no specific order. I'm not numbering these. Don't get lost in like the order that I'm going in. It's just how I came up with the with my little list. So first is women want consistency. We are pretty structured creatures and we function really well with consistency, which is understandable, right? So we want you guys to be consistent as well. If you're interested in a girl and you want to date her and get to know her, you need to be consistent, because the minute that you become inconsistent, it causes her to be insecure. For example, when you start a new job, you're on like a 90-day probation period. So everything that you do really is for or against you. Same thing should go when you're actually dating a female or trying to get to know her. If you text her good morning every single morning, text her good morning every single morning, because the minute that you don't, she's going to think something's going on, which is fair because most of the time that people, change their patterns, something is actually going on. So to alleviate any problems with that, just be consistent. Just be consistent. It's the tiny things that matter. You guys want us to be consistent and you wouldn't like it if we weren't consistent, and when we're not consistent, you let us know. Therefore, do us the same exact courtesy. Be consistent. This is so, God, it's mouth-watering good. Next is be dependable. This goes for someone who's obviously already in some kind of commitment, a committed relationship or situation or whatever. It's 2020, everyone's in some kind of situation. But these rules still apply. If a woman can't depend on you, she's going to feel like she's all by herself and you're right next to her, which makes you a burden. Make sure you get your little pen, your little notepads, and write this down. You need to be dependable, because if you're not dependable, this is just one more thing that she's writing down in her notes as the reason to leave you. You need to be dependable. The next one is be spontaneous. I'm not saying to change who you are, but at the same exact time, you need to live. Don't just be like dormant in your everyday routines, because then you're not growing and your relationship might be evolving because of the woman that you're with. But if you're at a standstill, she's going to outgrow you at some point. because we are always forever changing and evolving. And if you're not going to actually grow with the relationship or grow with her, that's when you start to realize that you're not the person that I initially started dating, and we're changing. And if you want to keep that relationship, you have to actually stay spontaneous. Try new things. Please, guys, save your WYD text messages. Save your WYA text messages. Save them. We do not want them. Because as soon as we tell you what we're doing, all you do is say okay. That's like the laziest way of trying to actually create a conversation. Stop relying on us to create the conversations. If there's a girl that you're interested in and you like her and you want to get to know her, and let's say you guys begin texting and exchanging text messages, your "what are you doing" text messages are going to get old really, really fast, because you know what? Prior to your "what are you doing" text messages, there were 10 other guys sending her the same "what are you doing" text messages. Get creative. The next one is honesty. I cannot tell you enough how many times I've dated a guy who has told me months into the relationship that they technically cheated on me in the beginning of the relationship because they didn't know where our relationship was going to go, and there was a one-night stand available, so they took advantage of it. Even though we already had a title, they felt obligated to tell me at some point, months later. Now, I don't know if you guys wait months later because you feel like, well, I'll wait until she's invested and then she can't leave, but I just told her the truth, so in case she finds out later, she already knows. Or are you telling because there's a big chance that I'm about to find out? When it comes to women, we want you to be honest, but we want you to be honest at the appropriate time. I appreciate and applaud your honesty, but it's not so great when you wait months to come forth with information after we've accepted that maybe we are insecure and crazy for ever thinking that you were up to anything. That's when the truth is totally different. Tell the truth when it happens, not when it's convenient for you guys to tell the truth, because then the trust is so broken, not because you did it, but because you kept it from me for months. Women go insane over that. Insane, because we check everything. We pay attention to everything. And it boils down to, am I really just crazy? Is it all in my head? Is it me? And then to find out that it was you, wow. That's why women go crazy. Because we can't believe that we actually doubted ourselves for a second. So yes, honesty is so, so important. Women have such a greater respect for you when you're honest. But don't do it when it's, really too late, because then that's just you manipulating the fact that women have respect for honesty. So come forth, tell the truth right now. If you don't have a car when you meet her, don't lie until you have a car. None of that "I have a car that's in the shop" business. The car that's in your parents' driveway that you own that has 4 flats, a busted window, and needs a new engine, yeah, that's yours. But that's not the equivalent of a car that's running. You don't have a car. Just tell her the truth. Just tell her the truth up front, so she knows that she has to pick you up. Or she can make the decision to not want to actually be your personal taxi cab. Don't lie about your income. Don't lie about where you live and who you live with. Just don't lie. These are dumb things to lie about, because she's going to find out. It's not nice to manipulate people into being stuck with you. Next is affection. I am a very, very affectionate person. Women are commonly very, very affectionate beings. We're very, very affectionate, and we love affection. And there's so many ways to be affectionate that does not have to be sexual. There are so many sweet, intimate things that you guys can do for women that will actually be so much more electrifying and passionate than you groping us. Do things that are actually like, sweet and affectionate, like holding her hand, caressing her hand, kiss her shoulder, kiss her forehead, just hold her. Do things that are really, really, soft and gentle and intimate. When you kiss a girl, you grab her by her waist and pull her towards you. And then you run your hands up her back and bring them over her shoulders, around to her neck, and then gently hold her face and you kiss her. That's what women want. Man, I want somebody to kiss me like that. That's what women want. And foot massages. Oh man, guys, don't stop giving out foot massages. Women want foot massages because you know what that says? That says you've been on your feet all day long and I know they hurt. It's another form of affection. It's another form of saying I care, you know? This obviously goes for somebody that you're in a relationship with or you've been dating already, and you're getting to know them. But not for people who need a general idea of what women want. Don't be rubbing people's feet that you don't know. Don't do that. Next is attention. Women want attention. We want your undivided attention. You guys have enough time to watch sports for hours on end. You know everybody on the team and none of them know you. I expect you to pay as much attention to me as you guys do to sports. We want your undivided attention, and that's pretty fair because when you need attention for your little boo-boos, or when you've had a hard day at work, or you just can't get what you want, we give you all the attention that you guys want. So we want the same thing in return, and if that's a problem, then we'll find somebody who wants to give us their undivided attention. It's fair game. That's fair. Next is unity. When you're somebody and you're in a relationship, a woman wants to feel that there's unity between you two, because that gives her security that you guys are actually a team and that you're building and you're working together. When you do shiesty, slimy stuff that would actually jeopardize what you guys have, you're not doing team stuff. We're not a team if you do things that would actually jeopardize our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you guys have kids together too. It's just, women want that security, and when you actually are in this together, you do certain things that represent you guys being united together. I'll give you guys an example. I had an ex who, I had to constantly remind him all the time that the things that he did affected us as a couple. It affected us. And he would do such self-destructive things because he thought that eventually I was going to dump him anyway, and he just kind of wanted to have better control over getting dumped, so he figured he would just like start arguments, sabotage certain situations to try and hurry up and get the breakup over with, opposed to just dumping me instead. He wanted to create a reason, I guess, so it's stupid. But I always had to remind him, like, what you do affects us. It's affecting us. It's affecting our livelihood. It's affecting our household. And he would always say, no, it's affecting just you. And I'm just like, how do you not see that this is affecting us together? And that's when it clicked. He wanted to just sabotage anything that I had going for myself because he had a backup plan. We were not a team and I didn't know it. So things just like that, all the time that we're investing into this relationship, everything that we're doing, all the milestones we reach, we want to know that there's value behind it and that it does matter. The next one is security. And this applies to many different things. This could be financial security, emotional security, physical security. Women want security that if they get disrespected, you're gonna do something about it. Financial security is a big one. Now, I'm not saying you have to be making loads of money, but be able to take care of yourself, because it makes me feel very insecure when a man can't take care of himself, because then I just start thinking, oh my God, am I gonna have to let you use my car? Oh my God, am I gonna have to give you gas money? Oh my God, am I gonna have to pay your phone bill? Those are the kind of things that people that don't have financial security often have areas of issue in. And it's just it makes you so insecure, it makes you worry. It's very stressful. It's very stressful, and that women don't want that. We really don't want that. So be able to take care of yourself. You can take care of yourself. You really shouldn't be looking for anybody in a relationship at all. You definitely don't need to be dating. You need to fix yourself. You need to worry about getting your shit together first. Don't even worry about a relationship if you aren't taking care of yourself yet, because don't worry about a relationship. Take care of yourself first. Worry about a relationship later. Once I was dating this guy already, actually, and he said to me, let's go out on a date. Let's go out to dinner tonight. And he never had money. He never had money to take me out. He always spent his money on like cigarettes and alcohol and never took me on a date. Never treated me to anything. So this one time that he asked to take me out, I was so excited. So I was like, yeah, sure. So we went to dinner, we went to TGI Fridays, and we're eating, and the bill comes, and the waitress hands him the bill, and he says, no, she has it. And she slid me the bill. And I... oh my God. Man, my stomach dropped out of my body. I was so mad. Man, I was so mad. I was so mad. Oh my God, that makes me mad just thinking about, I can't believe you. Why would you even take me? Why would you even, how the hell? How are you gonna suggest that we go out to dinner? How are you gonna offer to take me out to dinner and then make me pay for it? What is wrong with you? We want you to take us out to dinner, okay? We want free meals, okay? We want the security that if you take us out on a date that you're gonna have enough money to cover the entire bill, and you're not expecting me to pay for any of it. You're not expecting us to pay for anything. Women want at least that security, at the least. And you're damn right if you think that I believe that I'm paying for this meal with my looks, because I am paying for this meal with my looks. Don't ask a woman out to dinner if you can't afford to pay for her meal. You wanted my company, you wanted my time. If you ask a woman out on a date, especially if she has kids, realize and understand. She has to get a sitter, pay for a sitter, and then she's gotta get herself together. Yeah, that's right. I am not saying that we don't just naturally keep ourselves up. We do. However, when you ask me to make an appearance in your life for a date, I'm going the extra miles here. I'm painting my nails, I'm shaving my legs, I'm doing my hair. I'm trying to find something to wear to make sure that I wear the perfect outfit just to look good for you. So yeah, my meal should be very much covered because I went out of my way to get extra special just for you. My company, my presence, that is the gift. Therefore, you need to cover my meal. You asked me to come out, spend time with you. That's fair, and I deserve it. And don't get me wrong, ladies, you should always definitely never leave the house without any money. Definitely always bring your own money. But do not ever pay for a meal. I will never pay for another meal on a date as long as I live. When a woman loses security and she starts to feel like basically she's the backbone of the relationship and she has to do everything, she tends to get real resentful and snippy. So I would fix that before it gets out of control. Somebody might get hurt. The final thing that I know for a fact women want is good sex. Women at least want good sex. Because, you know, not for nothing, if we can't have all the other things, the least you could do, at the least, is actually be capable of actually providing good sex. Now, studies show that about 65% of women do not orgasm from penetration. So, that means you guys need to be willing to go the extra miles to make sure that she gets to the finish line. And I think that that is very, very fair. There's nothing more infuriating than when you sit here and you guys finish and you roll over and you go to bed. Do you have any idea how infuriating it is to lay in bed next to somebody snoring, slobbering all over your pillows while you're just sitting here feeling like a hit and run? Men, get creative, whatever it takes. If you have a partner and you guys are intimate, and you already know at some point after a few months that intercourse doesn't necessarily bring on orgasms often, you should probably try and get creative to help, you know, act like you actually care, because your orgasm is a guarantee. You could look at a bird and probably orgasm. Our orgasms are not guarantees at all, and it makes us feel a lot better when you go out of your way to actually make sure that you take care of us. It's insulting when you don't. Also, we are not porn stars, so that means do not toss us around like Raggedy Ann dolls. We're human beings, okay? Be gentle and play nicely. I think that's it. These tips only apply to men that are actually looking to get into a relationship or better their relationship if it's lost that spark. This information is for somebody who legitimately actually wants to know what women want and I mean, I'm sure she's told you what she wants anyway, but for some weird reason, men tend to only believe it when other people say it. So I'm here to tell you guys, I know what she wants. This is what she wants. This is what that woman wants. And now that you have this information, what are you gonna do with it? I hope you use it. So I guess that wraps it up. If you guys have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, now is a perfect time to do so. If you didn't do it when I asked you to in the beginning of this video, just do it now. Do it now, okay? Because if you stayed this long, if you've been here to the end, then you are already invested. Why would you not subscribe at this point? I hope that after watching this video, you guys know a little bit more about what it is that women want. Mwah.